Okay, Friday. Here's my pickups for today. No games. And what I actually have into everything here is $31. And mostly because all of this was a trade. I had this really nice, large Native American Indian pendant with a horse design and everything like that I traded someone, and now we're finally square because my pendant was much more expensive than like the stuff I've been trading for. But let me go through it. It's mostly jewelry. And at this sale, I got a bottle of whiskey, which you can get at sales, but they're not really allowed to sell them, just in case, so you know that. So you can't just go up and say, how much is the booze. Sometimes they'll sell it, sometimes they won't. Usually they have to know you, but if they get caught selling it, they can get a big fine. Like, it's a federal thing. And so normally what they'll do is if you buy a bunch of stuff and you find like a bottle of booze, you can just say how much, and they'll say, look, buy this and I'll throw it in. You know, so what they did was they were selling the CDs for $2, $1 each, right? So I bought these two, and they're not pristine, but they're good enough. And then I said, well, how much for this? And I said, okay, normally this would have been $2. They said, give me $7, and this is free. So I'm like, fine, I got the picture, okay. At the same sale where I got this, we spent $31 altogether. So mine was $7, and this is unopened, so I'm gonna drink it. And this jewelry, which I guess technically came to about 7 minus 31 is 24. Okay. No, this is somewhere else. Okay, so basically she paid about $5 a piece for some of this stuff, and this is pretty cool. It's like, it's modern, but it has like a Victorian feel, and it is signed by someone I'm not familiar with, Friedrich, something like that. These are the dangly ones she likes that have that very kind of 70s, 60s look. Here's like a locket with little painted scene in it, like a Victorian, maybe older than Victorian, kind of like a middle-aged scene or something like that. Say the minstrel, whatever. And she got these cufflinks. These look like I think they're swank. But I think she paid like $2 for these, and they're really, yeah, they're swank for sure. Okay. And this is also, she paid like figure 5. And this is just wood, and it's got some natural stone mix in there. And then these are silver. I think she only paid like $2 for these, and they're marked sterling somewhere on the side. They're pretty dirty and whatever. We can get like 8 to 10 very easily for these, probably around scrap. Otherwise, they really don't sell. Okay, all this stuff is trade. I had the pendant that I traded was $150. And we kind of trading for face value. And I've been trading off and on this stuff, except for this. This we paid $6 for. Because the hook has to be put back on, and it's a set. She'll probably sell it for like 12 or 15. Here's my trade. I had about like $65 left in trade, so I just said, call it. We'll get this in a second. These are all celluloid pins, and I don't know what these do on eBay. I'm sure they don't sell for much a piece. So probably what I'm going to do, and some of them have wear. You know, they're like painted, early plastic celluloid, and these are probably all made in Germany. She kept some with like daily scenes. There's a guy that's drinking. Some of them are pretty interesting. This one has a little girl teaching a Scotty dog to do tricks. Here's a guy with a pig. Here's a Scotty on an umbrella. Mr. Monopoly type Scotty dog with a hat. Bunny. I guess that's a troll. There, a leprechaun, a troll or something. This one's pretty cool. That's like a Blackamore figure, and then the penguin, and then this one's really cool actually. This is a Halloween. Sometimes you could sell stuff like this for a lot by itself, like 20 or so. But what I'm going to do with these is, I got a feeling, unless some of them are more valuable than others, which they'd have to be worth like 20 each for me to list them separately. I think I'm going to lot them as vintage celluloid animal pins, and just get them on eBay. And I think I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I think I have 19. So I should maybe get like 50, at least for the lot. Rather than, if we take them to the flea market, they will sell over a long period of time. We got this purse, kind of cute. Part of a throw-in deal. They were selling these pens for $1 a piece, so that would have been whatever this is. And then I got a couple of sweaters. Can't go wrong. Abercrombie and Fitch, and Old Navy, no big deal, but still. We traded those at probably about $5. And I got these 2 pieces of Murano Glass. This one's interesting. I'm not sure. Okay. Okay, that's got to be paper. All right. I don't see any damage. It's very interesting. Case glass. It's some kind of like brickish pattern. I don't really know. And then this one, I've had these before. They had it at 20, but since it was a trade, I know I can get between 20 and at least, and maybe as much as like this is like a case stretch thing with applied bits of glass. I mean, if I took this into the city, I'd probably get like 60 or 50 or something like that. The flea markets I go to, I'll get between 20 and 30. So yeah, that's it. That's everything for today. And today is Friday, so it's Halloween. I didn't really expect to get anything. Maybe tomorrow, not being Halloween, maybe tomorrow will be better, and I'll have more stuff. Maybe some games.